You've probably heard a lot about World War II and maybe the Enigma code, but what is the full story? To answer this, we'll have to start at the beginning. In 1900 BC, irregular hieroglyphics were seen carved onto tomb walls. In 1500 BC, Mesopotamian clay tablets showed encoded writing. In 650 BC, Spartans used a code written on a leather a certain length, deciphered with a sightale. In 144 BC, Julius Caesar sent messages to his soldiers through the Caesar cipher. In 800 BC, Al-Kindi, an Arabic mathematician, came up with the first uses of frequency analysis to crack codes. In 1467 AD, Leon Battista Alberti, the father of modern cryptography, worked to develop the idea of polyphonic ciphers. In 1500 AD, the Visionary cipher was published by Giovan Battista Balasso, known as the strongest cipher of the time. In 1913 AD, ciphers saw increased use as World War I started. An example is the Battle of Tannenberg, where Russian forces sent battle plans unencrypted, leading to a German victory. In 1918, a previous rotor cipher design was improved with the creation of the Enigma machine. What is the Enigma code, and how is it cracked?
Enigma started out as a brand of cryptography machines, mostly intended for commercial use. At the onset of World War II, the government funded a project to design a military version of the product. Many different versions were made, but the ones to focus on are the 3-rotor and the naval 4-rotor designs. Germany and other Axis powers used these machines to transport information like fight details, army positions, and much more. The Enigma machine worked through the use of rotors, with a keyboard like a typewriter. A key would be pressed, and then an electrical circuit would travel through the rotors, hit the reflector, and go back through the system. Later, a plug board was added that would swap one letter with another, as seen here. Initially, Enigma was extremely hard to crack, with no great method to do so. Alan Turing, seeing this, knew there had to be a better way. Using his mathematical knowledge and intellect, he designed the Bombay. The Bombay uses pieces of cracked code, or cribs, to crack Enigma. This was very effective until the German Navy started using a 4-rotor Enigma. This would be cracked too after more innovation. After it was cracked, it was time to put that information to use. One large part of the war was the Battle of the Atlantic. Britain needed to import supplies to keep their armies fighting. The USA and other countries could supply Britain with supplies across the Atlantic, but it was dangerous. The German Navy used U-boats, or submarines, to form a tight hold on the sea. Many ships that came to supply Britain could be attacked by packs of these U-boats, known as wolf packs. Enigma helped greatly with this, as they could find U-boats' positions. Not only did this mean being able to change the course of supply ships, it also meant that they could go on attack against these wolf packs, but they had to be careful. If they did this too often, it would be obvious to Germany that they had cracked Enigma. The plans to counteract this meant using planes to spot German submarines, or even sending congratulatory messages to fake spies for gathering information. If it wasn't for this ability, the D-Day landings would have been delayed, possibly leading to a stronger defense setup, and maybe Germany could have withstanded the attack. The information led the amount of supply tonnage sunk to go from 6 million to only 1 million in about 3 years. There are many sources that say different things about how much Enigma impacted the war, but the general consensus is anywhere from 1 to 4 years shorter. This shortening the war and saving of people otherwise led to an estimated 14 through 21 million people's lives being saved. The impact was so great that Winston Churchill once told King George VI, "It was thanks to Ultra that we won the war," Ultra being the code name for the Enigma codebreakers. Bombs used to crack the Enigma code share many qualities with computers, except for one. They are not programmable. The bomb is definitely a predecessor to the modern computer. However, another piece of technology in the same place as the bomb was a computer. That machine is known as the Colossus. It was used to break another German code, known as the Lorentz, and is considered by some to be the first computer ever. Alan Turing, the man who made the bomb, took his war experience and went on to be the father of modern computer science after his intensive work in the field. This event's main effects were on the field of cryptography. Enigma laid the groundwork for many different parts of modern-day cryptography. A few examples are modular arithmetic exploitation, the Diffie-Hellman protocol, and the use of digital certificates. Modular arithmetic exploitation is a system of changing numbers in a very unpredictable way. The weaknesses of Enigma also led to improvements. Key sharing through Enigma was done by the sharing of physical keybooks that were to be destroyed if anything happened, valued the destruction of them over human lives. Inevitably, however, this didn't always happen. This led to the creation of the Diffie-Hellman protocol for securely sharing keys. This system uses 2 secret keys, one for each person. A very basic explanation would be that they both start with a secret number and agree on a shared one. That's completely fine to be found by others. They both multiply their number with the shared one and share the result publicly with each other. Since both of them multiply the start number with both of their numbers, they end up with the same result. This is done using equations and large prime numbers in real life. Digital certificates are a system of certifying that the person receiving the message is the intended recipient based on Enigma's lack of any certification. In conclusion, the fight to break the Enigma code led to a major shift in the trajectory of World War II, as well as heavily contributing to modern-day cryptography and other technology.